Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to do a quick little video for you guys today. But before I start off with my video, hit the subscribe button if you guys are brand new. Welcome to my channel. This is all about #momwife on this channel, so I hope you guys like it. So today's video is going to be all about my experience with transitioning to 3 children, and I wanted to share that with all of you guys because I know that a lot of you guys have asked me that and I've never full on addressed it, or maybe I did at the beginning of like my postpartum experience, but I wanted to kind of give you an update now that Molly is over 1 year old. Also, before I get started with that topic, I wanted to let you guys kind of know, give you guys a little update on what's going on in my life, because I know a lot of you guys wanted me to do Vlogust again, and I really wanted to, but then Brad and I had the opportunity to go on a trip and I didn't get to upload while I was gone. And I just did a lot of thinking while I was there, and I know a lot of you guys were asking me like, hey, like you weren't on social media while you were gone, I was looking forward to your snaps, all that kind of thing. So I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on in my life. Basically, you guys know that YouTube is my job and I'm passionate about it and I love it, but I've been doing it for over 5 years now, and there are times when I feel like I'm putting my heart and soul into it, and sometimes it can be pretty discouraging when things don't turn out the way that you want it to turn out. And that's definitely happened to me on and off throughout the last 5 years. I've just wanted to like throw in the towel and say, why am I doing this? And I always get an email or a message, or I just learn something new myself and I get really excited about it again. And this is my passion, this is my dream, and I have a really cool project in the works right now, and I'm praying that it's gonna work, but I've been working on it a ton, so that's kind of taken a lot of my energy, and it's one of those things where you put so much time into it that you're not sure, like I obviously can't say anything about it, but I hope it goes through so that I can let you guys know about it, because then it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, it's a waste. I put so much energy, I've been up late working on this project, so fingers crossed it works and I can let you guys know about it in the future. Anyway, also, while I was gone in California, I decided to not have my phone with me at all. At first, I was tempted to snap things and Instagram, and I was like, I want to enjoy this time with Brad because we get to be alone like that every couple of years. Like we've been alone together on a trip for 3 times since we've had kids 6 years ago, which is a lot because I know some people have never done that, but I also know a lot of people who have done way more than that. So my time with him was so special, and like I get emotional thinking about it because I love him so much, and I was so excited to be alone with him and to just hang out with my best friend and just feel like newlyweds in a way, like we were on like a little mini honeymoon. But yeah, that's why I wasn't on social media while I was gone. I wanted to just enjoy every second with my husband and just enjoy him and enjoy relaxing. I would sleep on the beach every day for 4 hours plus. Like it was just amazing. So that's kind of the update there. And then with the Vlogust update, I wanted to come back and just jump right into it and everything. My kids are growing up and they are in so many activities and everything, and I just knew that this month was going to be crazy. And so I didn't want to put that pressure. As much as I love you guys and I wanted to do a video every single day, I needed to be realistic. So I'm not going to be doing videos every single day, as you've already noticed, but I'm going to be doing more than I normally do. So, and then hopefully once we kind of get into the routine of things in September, I can be on a regular schedule again for you guys. So that's really long-winded. It's already been like 2 or 3 minutes, but let's get started on my video, shall we? Okay, so what is it like going from 2 kids to 3 kids? I guess I should back up and say that going from no kids to 1 kid was a pretty big adjustment for me, because obviously I never had a kid before and I didn't know what I was doing as a parent. But going from 1 to 2 was like a breeze for me. I thought that was so easy. I know that's not the case for everybody, but for me, I was like, I can do this, like this is awesome. And going from 2 to 3 initially was so awesome and so easy. I thought, oh, this is super easy. 3 kids is nothing. And then life happened and reality hit. And Molly was an easy baby too. This is not because Molly's personality was difficult or anything. Say once she hit about 9 months old, well, obviously I had postpartum, so that changed a lot of things. I had postpartum depression, and so I didn't just bounce right back like I did after my other 2 babies, but I just moved and we did so many things. I just had so much going on, and so I was exhausted all the time. And then obviously I had 3 humans to take care of, because between the 3 of them, somebody was always waking up for some reason, potty training, teething, sick. It was so exhausting. And so when Molly hit around 9 months and she started teething really bad and was waking up multiple times a night, I was just drained. And this is kind of like my own study, because I obviously am not a scientist and I can't do like this official study, but every single person I know that has had 3 kids has said that it's the hardest thing that they've ever done. as far as amount of kids. And people told me that all the time before I had mine. I was like, psh, yeah, right, like I can do it, don't be negative. And I'm not telling you guys that to be like, oh, if you're gonna have 3 kids, it's gonna be horrible, because obviously it's not the same for everybody. Everybody's situation is different. But for me, the reason why 3 was hard was all the things that I said. I had postpartum depression, we moved, and just the fact that the timing of everything, all my kids spacing, because they're all 2 years apart, they got sick, then other one was sick, and I don't have like all this help all the time, obviously, and so Brad needs to go to work early at 7 a.m. so I can't expect him to be waking up all the time, all those sort of things. And obviously I have a job, so normally when kids would be napping, I could, you know, nap myself, but when you have a job like this, when they're sleeping, you gotta work. So those are all kind of the factors, but it's been interesting to talk to my friends that all have 3 kids, and we just talk and say, why is it so much harder than 2? And I think it's just because you're outnumbered. You only have 2 hands, but then you have 3 kids, you know what I mean? And so not only are there 3 kids to bathe every night and feed every day, there's just 3 kids to buckle into the car. And when you go grocery shopping, it's hilarious because Costco's the only place that has the 2 seats, and then another kid has to hold onto the side of the shopping cart. You know, you're a crowd everywhere you go, and you have your car seat, and you have your backpack or your diaper bag, and it's a lot to handle all at once. And I feel like that's a pretty common thread with moms of 3. And I feel like it was really easy for the first 6 to 9 months. I was like, why do people say 3 is so hard? I feel like this is so easy. I think it's harder as your kids get older, and then you have to take your kids to activities, but then you have a baby and you're like, oh, you can't nap, you have to nap in the car, and everyone's kind of cranky because no one's getting a perfect schedule. Does that make any sense? So that's basically my experience with having 3 kids. It was really, really easy at first, but I feel like as Molly got older, as she started going through different transitions, like when she went down to 1 nap a day, which is what she does now, that was difficult too, because wasn't sleeping at night as much, and the napping schedule was off. But now that we have that figured out, it's great, and I feel a lot better and a lot rested. And it's amazing having 3 kids though, you guys. I love having 3 kids, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I can say it's the hardest thing I've ever done as a mom, is take care of 3 little humans on a day-to-day basis. So I don't mean this video to be like a negative thing or anything like that, or to doom you if you're going to plan to have 3 kids someday. Obviously every situation is different. For me, just what I've noticed, that's been the thing. And a lot of people have told me like 3 is the threshold. So if you can do 3, you can do 4, you can do 5. I mean, I don't want to do 5. 4 is my max, you guys know. But they always say that 3 is like the break. And here in Utah, people have a lot of kids, and people always say that 3 was the hardest. For some random reason, 3 is the hardest. But once you get up to 4 and stuff, it doesn't feel as bad. So cross my fingers that someday I will learn that and we'll see how it goes. If you guys have any questions about what it's like with 3 kids or any other details, comment down below and let me know, and I will try to get through all the comments and answer them for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and please let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see on my channel, and we will see you guys soon, okay? Bye!